Hi, I'm Ray. I'm the owner of Rose Sign Language Interpreting Company here in Colorado. I'm not a lawyer, but I do have some really good information for those of you who work in the medical world. You might be wondering whether or not you need to provide a sign language interpreter for your deaf or hard of hearing patients. The short answer is that you probably do. There are many reasons for that, but I'm going to touch on a few of them, and I'm going to give you a link at the end of this video so you can check it out for yourself. The first reason is the fact that a deaf or hard of hearing person who requests an interpreter is doing so because sign language is their most readily understood language. If writing back and forth in English were satisfactory, they wouldn't have requested an interpreter. Sometimes what happens is the medical provider will ask the deaf or hard of hearing person to bring a friend or family member to interpret, or they'll bring in a staff member who has taken some sign language, perhaps in college. This is inappropriate because these people are likely not trained professional interpreters. They haven't undergone the very stringent training that we have, nor are they accountable to any governing body the way that we are. We're all covered under the Registry of Interpreters for the Deaf. They're not held to the same confidentiality standards. So the information is at risk, privacy is at risk. It's just not a very safe situation for anybody involved. Another reason would be to protect your business. Without having clear communication, how do you really know you're providing this patient the right therapies, the right prescriptions, the right advice? How do you know that you fully understand their history or their complaint on that particular day? It's really, really best for you to take care of yourself by hiring a professional sign language interpreter. The last reason is perhaps the most important, and this is a federal law. The Americans with Disabilities Act of 1990 allows deaf people access to medical services with a sign language interpreter. This is the same law that gave us wheelchair ramps, elevators, braille signage. So you're familiar with the law, maybe just not this part of it. The good news is that interpreters are here to help. We're happy to travel. Even if you live in a rural area, we are happy to come to you. We do this all the time. We do this all year, every day, some of us 24 hours a day. We specialize in many different areas. Some of us absolutely love working in the medical field. There are many, many ways to find an interpreter. The internet is probably where you're going to start. Search for sign language interpreting services. You can use an agency. You can use an independent contractor. There are pros and cons to both, price-wise and skill-wise. Also with availability. The agency is going to have more people to pull from. Their prices are going to be a little bit higher or maybe substantially higher. An independent contractor will be less expensive, but may not be a great match for all of your deaf or hard of hearing patients. They also may not be available all the time whenever you need them. So now you've got some information. The link that I spoke about in the beginning of this video is www.ada.gov. That's where you can see the actual language of the law, the Americans with Disabilities Act, and you can find some really good resources like technical manuals, some helpful sheets that you can print out for quick reference and reminders. Also, feel free to call us or email us here at Rose Interpreting. Like I said, I'm not a lawyer, but I'm happy to answer any question that I can and refer any question that I can. You can contact us at www.roseinterpreting.com. You can find our phone number there. We have a quick contact button there. We're more than happy to help. So I hope you're off and running with this new information and ready to start seeing your new deaf and hard of hearing patients with interpreters. Thanks and have a great day.